Well, the 2024 Columbia Black Expo is happening this weekend, and the star-studded lineup is filled with Hollywood favorites as well as local rising stars, one of whom is in studio today. I'm so excited to have artist Najee Reese on the show. She's part of the Black Expo Art Gallery that's taking place on Saturday. Najee, it is a pleasure to meet you.
It's great to be here.
So, of course, we got to ask a little bit about you. What made you become an artist? What inspired you?
So a lot of it started out with like my legacy, you know, being young and not really knowing what direction to go in. You start honing into what's familiar, and art has always been a very familiar place for me.
So talking about your upbringing, you're from Hopkins, South Carolina. Talk about how your upbringing in your hometown had influence on your work.
You know, being from a small town, it influences my work in such a way that it makes you want to inspire people who come from your town, that just because you come from a small town doesn't mean you have to do small things wherever you go.
I love that. Just because you're from a small town doesn't mean you have to do small things.
That's
you're doing great things because you're going to be featured in this Black Expo this weekend.
Tell somebody.
So talking about some of your work and your pieces, you know, expression with art is such a big thing. Talk about what you try to express through your work.
Honestly, when I think about my art, I don't see it as me trying to express one specific thing. I think that my art has a lot of layers, just like life has a lot of layers. The more you work it, the more comes out of it. I always know I'll have a finished piece, but the process is always the best part.
Talk about that creative process. What gets you in the flow? Music,
prayer,
prayer,
yes. Girl. Call Jesus. But in all seriousness, a lot of it is just going through different experiences. I consider myself a very passionate person. And so the more I go through things and the more I feel, it makes me want to create and just share my experiences with people as I go through life.
As a Black artist, what are some challenges or perhaps, you know, tribulations that you have gone through, or maybe thinking when you're first getting started, is this really what I want to do?
So a lot of it is, first off, being a person of color, it's really easy to get lost in the sauce, I would say. But one of the biggest struggles that I've had to overcome is feeling like, you know, just because I'm an African-American woman, that I can't break barriers with what I'm doing. You know, Black art is a specific kind of market, and finding your market can be one of the hardest things to do. But I feel like I found my market through social media, and I think I'm still finding it as I grow and learn to do things.
And a lot of your art is very colorful. Do you have a certain process of picking your color, or is it kind of just like as you go, you're just adding to it?
You know what, if I woke up today and I feel green, I'm wearing green, and I'm the same way on a canvas. So it just depends on what I'm feeling like that day.
I love that. I love that expression through your art, the colors that you use. What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
This is my first big show in Columbia, actually. I go all over the place, so I'm looking forward to being home most. Being able to have my family there, my friends, just being able to share what I have with a place that I love so much and grew up in.
And being given this opportunity, I mean, this is a huge deal. What does that just mean to you to be able to be featured?
I mean, I could cry right now, but I could cry right now, but it means a lot just to be considered in a place that you come from. You know, a lot of people work a very long time to get recognition in their get recognition in their homes. So it's important to me to be able to, just like I said, give what I got to a place where I came from.
And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about the Black Expo, is that not only do we have, you know, Hollywood stars that come and that are featured, you know, panelists or speakers, but featuring a lot of our local businesses, artists, whatever profession it is, they will be there. So we definitely want to make sure that everyone can come visit you this weekend at the Art Gallery. Again, the 2024 Columbia Black Expo will be happening this Saturday, May 18th at the SC State Fairgrounds. That event starts at 10 a.m. and runs until 5. Tickets start at $10, and you can find out more about Najee and her work at najpaints.com. Najee, it was an honor to chat with you. Best of luck this weekend. I know your pieces are going to be beautiful, and they're going to sell out too. So we're going to speak that into existence.
Come on, girl.